Welcome to Teaching Truth. Around this time last year, the coach of the football team which Lewis used to play for told Lewis, not directly, but in a communication to me, that Lewis's services in the football team were no longer required. He was no longer welcome in the team, simply because he had tried his best, but apparently the coach in the team only wanted the players he wanted in the team. I'm not alone in saying that there are a number of people who did not like that coach. And that coach in some way was evil in the way he went about doing things and getting rid of people. Not the way any reasonable coach, in my humble opinion, should operate. Just a couple of months later, Lewis, in playing with his new team, Carrollside, a team that has such a wonderful coach who is so encouraging and so affirming, a very nice person, completely different. The team were playing Lewis's former team. And part of me was just willing for Lewis to score a goal against his former team. Well, Lewis went and scored a goal. And not just a goal, but the winning goal. Lewis scored the winning goal. And do you know, his former coach did not know where to look. His former coach had been humbled. The boy that he had put out the team because he didn't like him, well, that boy had scored a goal against his team and he didn't like it. In fact, he couldn't take it because he couldn't come at the end of the game and shake hands with all the other players and the coaches. You meant evil against me, but God meant it for good. That coach, in a strange sort of way, meant evil against Lewis. But you know, God meant it for good. Because Lewis loves playing with Carrollside. He loves being part of that team. God meant it for good. And God, I believe, meant Lewis to score that winning goal that night. Genesis 50:20. You meant evil against me. Just like that coach of the football team. But God meant it for good. You know, Genesis 50:20 is sometimes referred to as Joseph's Romans 8:28. We know that all things work together for good for those who love God and are called according to his purpose. Now note what the Bible says. It doesn't say that all things are good, but what it does say is all things work together for good. All things work together for good. What happened last year in relation to Lewis and the football team worked together for good in the sense that he is now in a much better team and enjoying playing with Carrollside. As for you, you meant evil against me, but God meant it for good. As we look at the journey that Joseph took throughout his life, we can see that all that had happened to him, being thrown into the pit, being sold into slavery in Egypt, all that had happened to Joseph had been for the greater good. You know, sometimes in the midst of our trouble, we cannot see the wood for the trees. We cannot see the greater good. But as William Cowper, the hymn writer, aptly penned, God moves in mysterious ways his wonders to perform. Joseph was uttering these precious, truthful words, giving us a monumental testimony to the hidden hand and the providential hand of God at work. As for you, brothers, as for you, you meant evil against me, but God meant it for good, for the salvation of many people. Many people were saved. Joseph was able to be used by God to save both the Egyptian people and his Hebrew family. Joseph and his brothers here acknowledge God's providence. And this is recorded for us to remind us, if ever we needed it, of God's providence, of God's omnipotence, of God's sovereignty, of God's providence. God works all things for his good, which become our good. Romans 8:28. All things work together for good. That was Joseph's testimony. And it may well be today that you're in a situation where you feel that evil is against you. You feel that things are just not working out, that people are conspiring against you, just like that coach in the football team. People want to get rid of you. People want to put you down. Well, take heart from the story of Joseph. As for you, you meant evil against me, but God meant it for good, for the salvation of many people. As for you, you meant evil against me, but God meant it for good. Hang on to that truth today. Hang on to that biblical truth that all things work together for good for those who love God and are called according to his purpose. God meant it for good. God will bring you through just as he brought Joseph through for the salvation of many people. God used Joseph. God brought him through, and God can use you and bring you through whatever situation you're facing or are about to face, because God means it for good.